Why now is the time to buy real estate? Well, we're going to look at 13 reasons why now is the best time to buy real estate. Oh, let me see. When's the best time to buy real estate? Oh, 20 years ago. 20 years ago was the best time to buy real estate. What's the next best time? Now. So let's explore 13 reasons why now is the best time to buy real estate. Here at Stop Buying Empty Houses, we specialize in buying, leasing, and selling. So we're going to explore 13 reasons why this is a great time to start investing in rent-to-own real estate, buying, leasing, and selling. Let's talk about rent-to-own. Generically speaking, rent-to-own means different things to different people. To an investor, it means rent now and sell later. To the families, it means rent now and buy later. So let's talk about the rent with an option to buy, better known as rent to own. When you have a home available for the sale and you decide that you want to create a cash flow before you sell the property, you place the property on the market and you say, maybe in your advertising, rent now and buy later, or rent to own. Well, when your families come to you to move into the property, of course you do your due diligence on the families, and you say to the families, okay, that's great. You got the opportunity, you qualify. I'm gonna get the opportunity to move into the home today. I'm requesting a non-refundable upfront deposit. Don't panic. You just let me know you're serious about buying the property. Sometime in the near future, at a set price on a set date. And in the meantime, if you have any credit issues, maybe you need time to raise money for a down payment, or maybe you just moved to town because you have a new job. Maybe you moved into the home because you want to upgrade. You had one child, now you got two, you got one on the way. So you need time to really get yourself together. And not only that, it gives you opportunity to work with a local mortgage professional as well and get you uh, qualified for your mortgage. When you come to me and you want to live in the property, I'm requiring an option fee of option consideration anywhere from 1 to 5%, depending. Everything depends. Every home has its own story, and I'm gonna grant you the right to buy the property at a set price at a set date. The beauty of the program is rent to own is that you do not have to evict your tenants if they do not exercise their right. It's a right. You can't sell the property without notifying the tenants. However, you do sell the property, then the new property owner has to honor the rent to own agreement. Awesome. Just rent to own, just an awesome investment strategy. Well, we're introducing another strategy called rent to buy. In our training, we teach our real estate investors and private lenders the power of rent to buy. Rent to buy says you can move into our homes today, and sometime in the near future, you can make us a serious offer on the property. Wow. Because with the rent to own strategy, it changes the relationship from landlord tenant to owner seller. And so, in a lot of cases, in a lot of states, when you have to evict a non-paying tenant for whatever reason, you have to conduct a foreclosure. And it works great if this is what you want to do. However, with the rent to buy opportunity, when your families are living in your home and they are serious and they're ready to purchase the property, they'll make you a serious offer with an earnest money deposit. That's what a serious offer is. It comes with an earnest money deposit. And the money that they were going to give you for the option fee, they put it in a dedicated savings account where they can use towards the purchase of the property versus handing it over to you. The beauty of the rent to buy program is that it doesn't change the relationship. It's still a landlord tenant relationship, and all of the tenant rights and the landlord rights, if you would, um, apply. However, when you in an owner Seller relationship is a whole different set of rules. You can do a little research on that if you would like. Remember, our overall goal is to buy it, lease it, sell it. Okay, who buys single family homes? Who buys real estate in today's climate? Who buys it, leases it, and sell it? Here at Stop Buying Them the Houses, we teach real estate investors and private lenders how to earn double-digit returns with real estate. As a real estate investor, you are looking to earn double-digit returns backed by real estate because you're working with a private lender. You're going to buy it, lease it, sell it. You're going to buy it, lease for 12, 18, or 24 months, maybe longer, and then you're going to sell it, and you're going to share your equity with your lender. Why? Because it's a short-term play. It's a short-term. You didn't buy it to keep it forever. You bought it to sell it because you are a cash flow investor. And if you keep the property occupied 10 out of 12 months, you're bound to win. Why? Because you don't have a mortgage payment. So you have a greater income stream than you would with a mortgage payment. Of course, you're going to offer your lenders a normal interest rate. You can pay that up front sometime within the first 30, 60, 90 days, or maybe at the end when the property sells. It's something you'll have to work out with your private lender. Now your private lender gets the opportunity to invest in real estate without owning any real estate. And private lenders love making deals with real estate. Why? Because it's a tangible asset. Another reason why now is the time to buy real estate is because the American dream is alive more than ever. COVID opened up a lot of eyes. So there's a high demand for families that want to live the single family lifestyle more than ever. I can't say that enough. More than ever. There's just a high demand for rent for the American dream. Inventory is at an all-time low. Why? Well, there's a lot of reasons why, but one of the main reasons when I think about it is COVID. When COVID happened, everything shut down, and so lenders could not build homes fast enough. Well, now they can't build homes fast enough and sell homes fast enough due to high supply costs, high labor costs, time permits with building, time delays with building permits. We got an increased population in local areas. People are moving in this country. They are moving into they're downsizing. They're going from big cities to little cities. They're moving all across the country. So now you got increasing population and qualified families that can live the single family lifestyle. And now, of course, we have fierce competition. Why? Because the smart real estate investor knows that now's a good time to buy real estate. We have a new player in the game. It's called corporate America. Corporate America has stepped into the single family home space and they are leaving their footprints. Because they see that this is one of the greatest opportunities of a lifetime to buy single family homes. And a lot of times your institutional lenders are making offers on this home based on a cash offer. And by you working with private lenders, you can compete with these investors because you're making cash offers too. Now here's key. When you make a cash offer on a property, it automatically demands a discount. Where you buying a fix and flipper and adding value to the property, where you buying an almost ready to move in home and adding value to the property, a lot of times you'll buy ready to move in homes that only need minor cosmetic touch-ups and repairs. Why? Because you're not buying a distressed property. You're dealing with a distressed homeowner, a motivated seller. The motivated seller is ready to get out of the deal for whatever reason. So you can make a cash offer by working with teams, and that's something that you learn in the Rent to Own Breakfast Club. You learn how all this works. It's just awesome. And we live in a day of high mortgage rates, inflated home prices, and so home sellers are becoming increasingly skeptical because they know a lot of times that their property actually is overvalued. So they're getting frustrated and angry. A lot of times they aren't getting any offers. And they are, the offers are coming in slowly. A lot of times they're getting low offers. And in some cases, they're not getting any offers, as I already said that. So now, in the mind of the seller, they get what we call FOMO, fear of missing out. So they're offering giant price reductions. And of course, they're offering seller credits. Motivated sellers are not interested in investing money into the property. So once you get your inspection report back, you sit down with the home seller and you say, okay, we can live with this, and we can live with that, but we can't live with this, and we can't live with that. So we're asking for seller credits. Why? Why we want seller concessions? Because this reduces the overall purchase of the property. What an awesome concept. Only in America. Okay, now we live in a day and a time that home builders, lenders, and banks are offering first-time home buyer programs. I remember a few years ago, you very seldom heard about first-time home buyer programs. Now it's just about commonplace. Why? Because home builders, lenders, and banks are becoming increasingly aware of what's going on in the real estate industry today. So they're offering first-time home buyer programs. And of course, they're offering buy-down rates. What is a buy-down rate, James? Well, buy-down rate is, let's say, for example, the family's qualify for a home loan, and the interest rate is 7%. Well, when your home seller or your mortgage company or whoever, right, you're doing business with says, okay, we're going to buy down the rate for 2 years or 12 months or 6 months. And so instead of paying 7%, now you get the opportunity to move into the home today or within the next few days. You get the opportunity to move into the home at 6%, 5.5%. But when the buy down rates expire, this would be your regular mortgage payment. The trick is to make sure that your family can afford the regular mortgage payment. We have all types of creative real estate investing strategies in the real estate industry today. So let's talk about a few of the family first strategies. Of course, we already talked about the first time home buyers program. Now we have a new game called fractional ownership. If you Google fractional ownership companies, you'll get familiar with how it works. Fractional ownership is the mix between rent to own, renting, and a traditional mortgage. Get familiar with the term. With your family first strategies, investors buy ready move-in homes and they partner up the residents with mortgage professionals from day one. They don't say that they're not saying just move into the property and whenever you get ready to go apply for a loan. No, they're saying from day one you need to talk to a mortgage professional so you can get ready for your mortgage. Whether it's a first time home buyer program or not, you need to get mortgage ready. Of course, there are some investors buying ready moving homes, and they require an initial 2 to 5% deposit, which is applied toward the purchase of the home, or they require a 2 to 5% down payment, which is applied toward the purchase of the home. You see the greatest opportunities in real estate today that weren't there 10, 15, 20 years ago. This is just a great time to buy real estate. It's just awesome. And then, of course, as a investor, home first real estate investors are applying family first strategies into their home first opportunities. What does that mean? That means we're learning, we're growing, and we're looking at some of the first family first opportunity, and we're going to apply that to our own buy, lease, and sell deals. It's just a great time. I'm just excited. Okay, why? Because it's one of the greatest investment opportunities for real estate investors ever. We have immediate access to all types of data at your fingertips. Just go on Google. Build teams. You get opportunity to build teams now faster than ever. So who are some of your team members? Your real estate attorney? Maybe you're a buyer agent. You work with seller agents as well directly if you choose to. You want to get familiar with your local inspectors and appraisers if you need one, if you need an appraisal. Immediate access, just Google it, and you can find in a minute's notice the different profession that you need to work with to create your own rent-to-own deals. And then, of course, you have real estate services. It'll go out and find buy leads for you. I mean, settle, motivated seller leads for you. And then, of course, you have the opportunity to work with buyer and seller agents. And then, of course, you have your real estate virtual assistants. They'll do all the legwork for you. They'll find the homes. They'll find the motivated seller. They'll find the home. They'll do all they check the boxes for you, basically. Right? And all you have to do is make an offer. Send someone out to take pictures. It's just a great opportunity. And then, of course, you got the opportunity to create partnerships. You can create joint venture partnerships. And then, of course, you can use private capital as well. Now, let's talk about joint ventures. Joint ventures are when both parties come to the table with some funds and they agree to renovate the property, and they agree to sell the property, and they agree to share the equity. Awesome opportunity. But then, of course, in today's times, you can do what we call equity share partners. These are capital partners. They bring in the cash. You pay them a normal interest rate, annualized. And then, of course, you share the capital with your capital partner. I mean, you share the equity with your capital partner when you sell the property. Remember, when you work with capital partners, you are a cash flow investor. Keep the property occupied 10 out of 12 months, and you're bound to win. Your capital partner earns double-digit returns when the property sells. You earn double-digit returns when the property sells, provided the deal is structured properly. You learn how to do all of this when you join the Rent-to-Own Breakfast Club. And you come to our breakfast calls, our Rent-to-Own Breakfast calls. You get an opportunity to share your knowledge and your insight in the calls. Earn double-digit returns. Learn how to earn double-digit returns. Learn how to create your own rent-to-own deals with private lenders, with real estate investors. It's a win-win for both sides. So what's your next step? Join our Rent-to-Own Breakfast calls. All our Rent-to-Own Breakfast calls are held on Saturday morning. Generally speaking, some call the last 20 minutes, some call the last 2 hours. And you get an opportunity as a member to get free replays. I know life gets busy. It's the weekend. You may not feel like attending a call this Saturday, but you may want to attend a call on the next scheduled Saturday. However, as a member, you get an opportunity to listen to the free replay. And in the call, we always ask all of our attendees, if those that want to participate, we ask them these 3 questions. Why did you design your rent-to-own strategy this way? Take a deep breath. This is an exercise. When you join the Breakfast Club, we give you some introductory videos, modulars, if you will. And you get familiar with the program. You get familiar with how it works. You get familiar with what it is you need to do. And it all starts with asking questions. And once you get into the Breakfast Club and we get to talking, then we're going to ask you, when are you launching? Are you launching the next 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, within the next 12 months? There's no pressure. It gives you the opportunity to learn even more if you don't want to invest within the next 30 days or so. If you're an experienced investor and you like the strategy, you can invest right now. You can start your campaign right now. You can launch your project right now. Why? Because you have experience. And then, of course, we always ask, how can we help you get started? So here's your next steps. Go to Start Buying Empty Houses today. Join the Breakfast Club. You get to ask real questions in real time. And I will answer those questions for you, or maybe a fellow attendee will answer the questions for you. You never miss a call with the free replays. I am so excited to share with you today the 13 reasons why now is the time to buy real estate. And just in case I did not introduce myself, because I may have not, I too much coffee this morning. My name is James A. Register, and I am the general manager at Stop Buying Them Houses. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the breakfast call. Please visit our website, stopbuyingthemhouses today.com. Thank you.